Hey guys, J-Man here. All right, I'm back from Gotham Central Comics and Collectibles in Mississauga, Ontario. Check them out. That is my comic shop. I go every week. I got a whole bunch of stuff this week, all the DC Future State stuff. I stopped reviewing it because of lack of interest by my audience, but also by myself. It's, there's some cool stuff, but I'm not dying over it. A couple of good books. The rest of it's like just okay. But this is the weekly X-Men talk, so let's get into it. These are the three for this week. Wolverine, I'm going to review Wolverine in a separate video. I do Wolverine videos on their own, but we've got these two guys right here, New Mutants number 16 and X-Men number 18. Let's go with New Mutants first. I liked this one a lot. Let me get this out of here. I'm really liking New Mutants. I think it's a fantastic book. And spoilers are in effect, of course, for all my reviews. Starting off, three mutants run in to Otherworld, and they run into Jamie. So then two of them come back, and one of them is now missing, and they're trying to figure out where he is. So that's part of this issue. There's a few things going on. There's also Danny and Karma who go to Otherworld to search for the missing mutant. There's also the stuff here with the Shadow King. Now, if you remember, the New Mutants are supposed to be training the youth of Krakoa how to, use their powers and control them and all that. And meanwhile, some of them are hanging out with the Shadow King. Scout is one of them. The Shadow King does the thing where I really like this idea where they're merging their powers or the synergies and everything. Well, he does this thing where he kind of like has them all like swap out bodies, and they all have different powers, so it's kind of neat. And Scout's kind of turned off, and she's like, no, we shouldn't be doing this, and she kind of leaves, and the others are kind of like, well, we kind of like this. So there's that whole element as well, which is really cool. The art is amazing as usual. All right. There's also Rain, who's trying to find her son, and she talks to X Factor, and they're like, well, we don't know what's going on with him. He's not really dead. He might still be out there. So she's just like really upset over that. She goes to talk to Danny, but Danny's gone. So yeah, I guess the main part is really Danny and Karma searching for the blue-horned mutant. I forgot his name. I'm sorry, but we got a cool little thing here. Nice little different style of art of Danny tracking. I love Danny. She's like definitely my favorite. Probably one of my favorite mutants. There's something about her. I really like her a lot. Is there spoilers? Yeah, there's spoilers. I'm not going to spoil the end. How's that? I said spoilers, but I lied. I'm not going to spoil the end of this one, at least. I like this book a lot. New Mutants is one of my favorite books going right now in the entire X-Men library. I would say that like most of the X-Men stuff is still really cool. This one is just neat because I happen to like the New Mutants. I never was into them before. It's just more of a recent thing. Really, since I saw the movie, which I thought, the movie was okay, but it sparked my interest in New Mutants, and then I started reading the old issues, the Chris Claremont stuff, and it's just been really awesome. The unfortunate thing is with this whole situation where the shops are closed, my comic shop, Gotham, doesn't carry a lot of back issues in that sense, like where you're going into like 90s or whatever. So there's not a lot, they don't have a lot of that stuff. It's mostly like the newer stuff. So there was another place that I would go to pick up these older New Mutants comics, and I can't go there anymore, which sucks because I really enjoyed reading all this New Mutant stuff. All right, let's get into X-Men. X-Men's just been one of the great books, and this one was really cool. And it had one character that I love, which is X-23. She's calling herself Wolverine in this one. Here's the cover. We've got these other two guys. We have Sink and Darwin. So didn't know anything about these characters, but Sink is pretty sick, and Darwin's kind of interesting as well. So this is Sink down here, and then Darwin is up here. So Sink basically can mimic mutant powers of the people, I guess, that are around him. I'm not sure exactly how that works. If somebody knows, let me know in the comments what you're like exactly how that works. But they go to the vault. So that's the three of them. They're on a mission going to the vault. Time's all distorted in the vault, and there's the children who are in the vault, and they're reporting back to this, I guess, this AI or whatever it is. I don't know the vault like that much. I read a lot of the old X-Men comics when I was younger, and then I kind of dropped out of Marvel Comics at least. And then I got back into it. So really my knowledge is not, even though I'm an X-Men fan and you guys know me for a lot of X-Men content, I don't know everything. But I'm always excited to hear from you guys, and I'll get to something later in the video talking about that. But yeah, so there's just such a rich history here, and I don't know everything. So yeah, the vault here, the children are kind of reporting to this AI unit, I guess, which is running things. And they're like, oh no, there's intruders. So these guys go out to go battle the X-Men. And Sync is really neat. So he's kind of telling the story, and he's like, well, I can copy powers, and Darwin. So he's got, I don't know Darwin's powers either, but he can, I guess he does some kind of evolutionary kind of thing. I know the High Evolutionary, he's a great character. But anyways, Wolverine's there, Logan or X-23, she's there to kick ass, and she does, of course. And Sync can kind of do anything. So then at some point here, there's one of the white pages explains that sometimes there could be some anomaly or something within the resurrection protocols, and you come back with your powers enhanced. They give you an explanation of how that works. I'm not really going to go through it. You kind of have to just read it. And I mean, I read it, and it's just fuzzy to me already, but I know that it just somehow happens. So Sync now was able to copy other people's powers. So like he gets like this fire person's powers. And I'm not sure if they're a mutant or not, because it seems like he can just maybe copy anyone's powers, or he can kind of involuntarily do it. So he's always trying to tap into someone to get to sync with their powers. And that's it. I'm not going to really get into what else happens here, since I didn't really spoil the other one. There's really not much to spoil. I mean, they go on a mission and that's that. But I really like this X-Men book. Now, this is going away from, like, I was all excited to see what Cyclops was going to do, but I guess they're still doing the voting. So make sure you guys vote on what X-Men character you want to see appear. But yeah, I really like this. So this is a great week. 2 great books this week. So very exciting. That's going to wrap it up for that. I wanted to mention to everybody that I am doing a live stream, the Danger Room. So me, Steven, and Sean are going to be back in the Danger Room talking about WandaVision. And we're really excited, and we're going to be giving the opportunity to phase in. We want you to come in to the Danger Room with us and give us your thoughts. So I will be allowing the viewers to phase in. And that's going to be an ongoing thing every Friday now, 6 p.m. Eastern time. WandaVision's the topic for this week, plus other topics if they come up. And we're going to finish off WandaVision, and we're going to definitely finish on, and we're going to start Falcon and the Winter Soldier as well. I'm also starting a new Danger Room segment, which is going to be called J-Man and the X-Fans. And this is where I want to hear from you guys, the fans. I've got a couple of people lined up for this week already. I want to open this up. You know, I want this to be a community where we talk to each other and get to know each other. So if you want to come on live with me and just talk some X-Men stuff, let me know, how you got into X-Men and what are your kind of your favorite comics or your favorite characters, what mutant powers would you want to have, that kind of a thing. Please join me in the Danger Room. It's going to be live. So it's going to be really exciting. Let me know. Follow me on Twitter at Lifetime Nerd. It'll be in the description, or you can comment on one of my videos and let me know that you want to be a part of it. I may be able to take even one extra person for this Sunday. We're going to try for this Sunday, 6 p.m. Eastern. I will put a notice up on the channel so that you know when it's coming. And it'll be live, so people can chat there too. And if there is time, we can always bring in people as well who are in the chat. But I've got 2 guests lined up already, so I can probably take a third, maybe not more than that. Now we'll just kind of have to play it by ear and see how it goes. But yeah, let me know if you want to be a part of it. Like, talk to me. And you don't need to have my opinion. If you think I'm wrong on something, or you don't like the way I've done something, that's okay. Let me know. I'm not going to, shun anyone or set any rules or anything like that. We're going to be as civil as we can, and we're just going to leave it at that. It's just a bunch of nerds talking, all right? That's what I'm going for. Okay, guys, that is it for this week's X-Men Talk. Thank you so much for coming, and I'll see you next time.